some gentlemen, but apparently it's not working for the gentlemen. So.
Okay, well, great. Then it's all the ladies. Awesome.
Exactly. We've got some girl power here. So, yeah, awesome. I'm glad. I apologize for the different link. I'm still getting used to this whole Google Hangouts thing as well. So, thanks for being patient with me. Again, so on the call we have Charlotte, Liz, Serena, and Andrea. And we were just talking about personal narrative and leadership, and I kind of gave them my 3-minute personal narrative, trying to convey to them my message of the important work that they're doing on the Youth Council. But I am now going to give it over to you. So Ann Fish, everybody, I met her at a speaking engagement here in Jackson and just loved what she had to say about risk and leadership, and think it's really important for you guys to hear it as well. So Ann, I'm going to let you take it over. If you want to do that present to everyone feature, I think that would really help. So
yes, that's right. Let me get going on that. This is new for me too.
Yeah.
I usually do Skype, so hang on. It was on the left or on the bottom right?
On the left, on the left with that green arrow.
And I've got entire screen or Google Hangouts.
And you can just do Google Hangouts.
Okay. Share. Are we all there? Oh, whoa.
Oh,
same thing.
It's doing that. Yeah, okay, I tried this too. You know, you don't have to do that. You can
escape.
Click stop, and then everyone can just click on your square on the bottom, if you guys all know how to do that, to make you the biggest.
Yeah. Where's Robert?
Everyone.
Oh, Robert.
Oh, Robert joined. Nice.
Okay, so did I
lost Ann?
Now we lost me.
No, I see me. That's all I see.
Yeah, I just see Liz. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
So yeah, let's not try that apparently.
Okay, we're not going to try that, but can everybody hear me okay?
Yes.
Yes.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay, well, first of all, where is everyone? Where are you guys located? What part of this world are you, where are you sitting right now?
I'm in Spokane, Washington at the moment.
Okay.
I'm in the Bay Area.
You're where?
I'm in the Bay Area,
Bay
California.
Got it?
Florida.
I'm in Washington, D.C.
Oh.
Awesome.
Oh, I think I know.
So Washington, Oregon,
Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C.
D.C., and Jackson. Anywhere else?
Florida?
I'm wearing a sweater because we had kind of rain/snow today, and I was cracking up because I thought if anyone's on from India, it's like 1,000 degrees there.
But Florida's close.
Might be 1,000 degrees in D.C. also with the humidity, right?
Yeah.
Well, first of all,
What's nice about Wyoming, we get this cool summer weather.
Yeah, it's coming. We're getting our boat ready to take it out on Jackson Lake this weekend, and hopefully it'll actually be bathing suit weather. So we're fingers crossed.
Yeah, that's bold.
Yeah. Well, first of all, ladies, I'm just thrilled to be here to work with some really visionary millennial women. You guys rock. I think it's fantastic to have this kind of collaboration and to have a leader like Sarika. When I met her, I mean, immediately I was attracted to her leadership abilities at her young age. I don't know if y'all know her age, but I'll just say her young age because I'm 49, so anybody's younger than I am, it seems. But Sarika was such a leader and such a visionary herself, and I love that she's parlaying that into kind of a mentoring almost role with you guys. So I'm pretty excited that she asked me to also talk about the narrative, you know, the public narrative as it relates to leadership. And did you guys all read the article she sent out? Everybody read that? Yes?
Yeah.
A little bit of it? Okay. Well, if you didn't get to all of it, I would highly recommend going back and looking at the part that talks about values, emotion, and action. Because it sounds like what you're trying to do is inspire action. Is that right, Sarika?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're trying to inspire people to take action. And in this letter, what it talks about is how motivation is what inspires action. And the root, I love it because I speak Spanish fluently and I speak some Italian. I lived in Italy and Spain and Mexico. But the cool thing to me is looking at the word motivation and to look at emotion, and they have the same root. So it's, to move. Basically, it's the root is motor, and that means to move. So you're moving people to take action with emotion and motivation. And I loved that about this article because it really made sense to me. So let me give you my personal example today, that happened today. Since last November, before my book even came out, I don't know if Sarika told you guys, major plug for the book. This is my book. It's called Risk Formation. Little plug here. It came out in February and went to international bestseller in 24 hours on Amazon. Okay? It's about taking risks, and I wrote it because I was wanting to encourage people, here we go, to motivate people to take action. And it's these people who, I don't know if y'all can see the little fishbowl. The people who are in the little fishbowl are those people who are kind of in their comfort zone. And there's nothing in that fishbowl. I mean, it's kind of plain. But look in this other fishbowl. It's got this beautiful coral. And that's what I think of when I think of taking a risk and getting out of our comfort zone. There's so many things that are right next to us that we're afraid to jump. We're afraid to jump. And so I gave people, through my book and through the interviews with hundreds of people, the steps, the real life steps that will motivate them to get out of their comfort zone. But that's the reason for my book. So anyway, let me get back to my example that happened today. Last November, before my book even came out, I had gone to some training classes with a gentleman who has a lot of contacts in the television world. And he said, your message needs to be on television, and this is so awesome. It's not just for millennial women. This is for men, too, he admitted. Can you believe it? Anyway, he said, this is for men, too, to take risks and get out of their comfort zone. And so he introduced me to several television producers. Well, out of 14 of them, 10 said, we want you on TV. I was pretty blown away. So here's the real story behind television, though. What happens is you get their email address, you get their phone number, it doesn't matter. They're impossible to get in touch with. So even though I had sent my pitch to them immediately, I mean, you've got to be on it, immediately after I met them, I still never heard back from 6 of them. So next week I'm flying to San Diego from Jackson Hole for a big conference. And I have been trying to reach out to them saying, hey, I'm coming in, I'm going to be there, I'm happy to be on your TV show, you wanted me. No answer. Getting back to this article that you guys have right there that Sarika sent, it talks about motivating action. Urgency captures our attention. So I called this morning the TV station early. I'm not an early morning person. It was really early. But I called and I said, hey, may I speak to, and I'll leave her name out, but at Fox 5 San Diego, may I please speak to Susie Q? Well, she's busy. I said, is there someone else I can speak to? I know she's so busy with all these different people trying to reach out to her about getting, pitching their idea for television. I've already pitched her. She's interested in my program. I just have sent her emails and tried to call her. What's the best way? I need your help. I'll tell you what, those 3 words, I need, or for your help, are so valuable. I need your help. So this person all of a sudden is like, oh, wow, how can I help this lady on the other end of the phone? And it's very hard to get people over the telephone. I mean, it's easier when you're looking at people's faces, when you're on the phone. So I motivated her to take action because I made it, there was an urgency to it. Hey, I'm coming into San Diego next week, and you know what? If she doesn't have time to have me on her show, I need to change my flight reservation because I have something else going on in Jackson Hole, and I'll come home a day early. So does that make sense? To motivate people, you've got to give them kind of a sense of urgency, but also remember, motivation comes from the root word to motor, or to move people. So how do you use your values to and your emotion